This video is to celebrate the late, great Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know if there's really anybody else in the music industry that's stayed so relevant like he did throughout his years. And heavy metal is one of those genres that is near and dear to me. And Black Sabbath was really one of the first metal bands that I had heard. I was born in the 70s. I was a kid of the 80s, teenager of the 90s. But my dad, the dad I grew up with, he had Black Sabbath albums, listened to Black Sabbath songs, a lot of good stuff. And, you know, you hear a few good tunes, and then next thing you know, you're just trying to soak it all up. And Black Sabbath was one of those bands, especially early on for me. I just love the sound. I mean, the music, the way the lyrics come out, the delivery of the lyrics, it's just good stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over my top 10 songs that have meaning to me in terms of growing up and just situations, you know, songs for me spark memories and stuff like that. But a lot of good tunes. Like I said, this was really more instilled in me from my dad, and then I just took over to see, consume all I could about Black Sabbath. So we're going to start off, first two songs out of the 10 are actually going to come from the self-titled Black Sabbath album, and the first one, The Wizard. Now, I had heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that this song was kind of inspired by Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. Either way, I mean, there's not too many metal songs that can get away with playing a harmonica, and this song does it very well. So it's actually kind of cool to hear a harmonica in a metal tune. So pull it off. And then the other one is N.I.B, great tune. It's the next album though that is just one of those phenomenal albums. It just kind of symbolizes, or at least, I feel like it would be like a breakout album kind of thing, where just the album is just loaded with hit after hit after hit. I feel like Paranoid was really definitely one of those albums for Black Sabbath. Songs from the Paranoid album that I'm thinking of, it's Paranoid, the self-titled song, really great tune, just a really good tune. Rocket tune. We have Iron Man, which is a classic. You kind of mix it up though with Planet Caravan, which has kind of like a lighter sound to it, but really good, man, just so really good. A good tune. And then you have Electric Funeral, which is just kind of like a funky, kind of not really, but the wow 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 wow. So it's got a kind of like a funky, kind of dark funk, if that's even a thing. So great tune there, Paranoid. Just such a fantastic album there. And that brings us 6 out of 10 just with those first two albums. Then we're going to go Master of Reality. Two of my favorite songs from Black Sabbath overall come from this album. Sweet Leaf, which is just a fun tune to kind of party with a little bit. Shoot, where's my beer? But yeah, but Sweet Leaf. I'm trying to look for my, oh wait, thought it was right here, a bottle opener. But anyway, Sweet Leaf, great album. Definitely, great song off Master of Reality. The other one, Children of the Grave. Now, when I first heard this, this was like one of those moments where it's like, yeah, this is the music for me. Just man, that line was killer. It still is killer, even to this day. But yeah, Children of the Grave. But yeah, great tune. Now we're gonna go to Volume 4. Now, this is another kind of like funky kind of tune, and that's Supernaut. It's one that you kind of have to listen to really kind of understand what I'm talking about, because you don't think with the kind of music Black Sabbath play that there'd be some funk to it, but man, it definitely does. So good tune, definitely worth checking out. Supernaut. Now, the last song is off from Sabotage, and that is Symptom of the Universe. Another really, really good tune. Love the music, love the lyrics, the delivery, just a great overall tune. Definitely rocking. Sorry I don't have the songs playing, but that's a YouTube thing. What I'll do is, if you go in the description, I'll put the links to like the videos, so if you want to check out a certain song or something like that, you can make it easier for you. So yeah, I think that would probably be the nicest way to do things. Let's see, I'll show you my Black Sabbath albums. So these are albums that I have. I don't have too many Black Sabbath, unfortunately, at the moment. These are the ones I do have. We have Sabotage. This is the vintage record. And I basically got a lot of these records from one of my aunts and the dad that I grew up with. So these are all in really still good shape, and they play very well. So I have to make sure I take really good care of them, because they were taken care of. And then we have Never Say Die. I really want to get the Paranoid one. I don't have that one yet. But this is my only out of the three. This is the repress. And so it sounds great. They're really thicker. The represses are thicker than the original vinyl, so they should be sturdier anyway. And this one's kind of green, but kind of green, it is green. But I had to have this album for sure to match the reality. Like I said, two of my favorite Black Sabbath songs are on this one. So those are my albums. But yeah, definitely an influential band, at least especially during the terms of sound and stuff like that. Really great band. Now, what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to actually do another part of this Ozzy video, because then we're going to get into music that I was really around for. And, man, just some really kick-ass rock. But, yeah, Black Sabbath, so influential. Ozzy Osbourne, man, just an absolute icon. So, all right, so the next one, we will actually talk about 10 of my favorite Ozzy songs. Man, these videos aren't easy. Break it down to 10. Jeez. But yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight. See you in the next one.